The journey of all martial artists is to become better and better each day of the training. And what you decide to train will ultimately determine the efficiency of your martial arts skills. The question is, are you training utilizing these methods of training? Let's dive in. Explosive style exercises is a great way to really build raw power and strength. Whether you decide to use weights or just your body weight, training explosively will indeed help you on your martial arts journey. If you're taking the body weight route, I suggest to use exercises like clap push-ups, tuck jumps, explosive pull-ups. These are great exercises for building explosive power and strength, and you can vary the exercises I just listed as well. Instead of doing clap push-ups, you can do simple explosive push-ups and mix them up from there. Combine simple tuck jumps with burpee tuck jumps for more added cardio. Even include horizontal jumping like standing broad jumps, and of course, sprints. Keep in mind, when you do sprints, all you're doing is continuous horizontal jumping. You're on the balls of your feet and you're simply propelling yourself forward. I also really love knee to chest jump lunges because it builds power and body coordination. Something that we all need in martial arts, right? Developing your body coordination is gonna transfer well in your martial arts skills. Don't forget to include explosive unilateral movements to properly address weaknesses and lagging body parts. For explosive pulling, what I personally think is one of the best pull-up variations, that is the seated L-sit pull-up. You're in a dead hang position and you have to pull explosively over the bar. No worries if you don't go over the bar yet, just keep pulling explosively until you eventually build up the strength to get over the bar. You're also working your core muscles, in which we know as martial artists, you need to have a strong core. Ensure you also include horizontal pulling like explosive bodyweight rows to balance out those back muscles. Working on your back muscles helps because they work synergistically with other muscles to help with punching power and more. All of these are great exercises to really build explosive bodyweight power. If you decide to use weights, you can almost replicate what you do with your bodyweight, like explosive bench press, explosive barbell rows, squats, and more. I really like the clean for building up strength, power, and speed. This move will transfer in any aspect of your martial arts training, whether you mainly practice stand-up, grappling, or both. All in all, I suggest to utilize both body weight and weights when training explosively. That way you get the best bang for your buck. Both of these training methods are great for building explosive power, strength, and speed. However, my preference is gonna be weights for building up power just because it's easier to load up the weights versus doing your body weight. Now, I do have a preference for training body weight exercises when it comes to developing skills and coordination. Again, just make sure you guys do train both for the best benefit. Isometrics is next up on the list. Focusing on isometrics will build raw strength like no other method of training. Your muscles will be maximally contracted and essentially placed against a fixed or immovable object. And time under tension is the main thing here because you know you're going to be building incredible strength. Pretty much any isometric exercise you decide to train will benefit you in your martial arts journey. Of course, I do have my preferences. I really like the horse stance because it's basic and super effective. You can load it with weights to really increase your strength. Interestingly enough, I do like the punch hold utilizing the wall. It's what Bruce Lee would do in his training. Not only does this help to build strength, but most importantly, it helps you to better understand the tension and coordination that is needed for power when punching. It's really a great drill to use as a warm-up or as a complementary exercise. So maybe after doing clap push-ups, you do wall punch holds. This is a great combo for building power, strength, and muscle coordination. Same thing with the lower body. Do explosive jumps, then incorporate a lower body isometric hold, like wall sits, or something like a parallel squat hold utilizing the barbell. This is another great combo. Incorporating isometrics is a really fun and effective way to really spice up your training for your martial arts journey. It will really improve your punches, kicks, and more. Mobility is one of the best and super underrated methods of training. Mobility training really elevates your martial arts skills. It really helps you with performance longevity, which is extremely important because we know martial arts is a lifelong commitment and we want to be able to maintain our skills as we age, if not elevate them. Mobility helps with this. You're strengthening your connective tissue and joints as you put your joints through a full range of motion. Exercises like shoulder swimmers are really great for improving shoulder internal rotation. When you punch a lot, the front delts and chest muscles get really tight. So doing shoulder swimmers helps to alleviate that tightness in those muscles. I also highly recommend to work on shoulder extension mobility exercises, as this opens up the front delts. Also work on strengthening external rotation in your shoulders. The external rotation with a dumbbell is a great way to strengthen that particular range of motion. Moving on to the lower body. I mentioned earlier about training the horse stance utilizing a weight. But what you can also do is a loaded horse stance and do a good morning with it. This helps to strengthen your lower back, rowing, legs, and more. Lower body exercises like this, the Zercher squat, Jefferson curl, are solid movements to help you build strength, flexibility, and of course, body longevity. Just make sure you load the weight accordingly and don't overdo it. Combining all of these methods of training together will take your martial arts and fighting skills to the next level. If you already incorporate these methods of training, then you're on the right path. However, if you don't, consider implementing these methods of training because it's going to change your life for the better. I really believe performance is key, but longevity is something that we all should seek. You shouldn't have to worry about, as you get older, not being able to do the same things you used to do. Now, certainly if you're like in your 60s, then I get it. But if you're in your 30s, 40s, and even early 50s, you should be able to maintain the level of skill that you already have, and even at times elevate your skill set. It's all about how you train. We don't train to just look good, we also train to perform well and be effective. As you age, it's super important to challenge yourself. Training improve your strength, speed, power, flexibility, mobility, and of course more. This is going to keep you performing for a long time and will give you more intention with your training. Remember, martial arts is a lifelong commitment and you should never let yourself become stagnant, regardless if you have slow or medium progress. Remember, progress is still progress. If you guys enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. Smash that like button. Most importantly, make sure you are properly subscribed. I'll see you guys next video. Peace and love, and nah shade. Boom! We out, baby.